Okay, hello and welcome back to Enderal. We're diving into our last session of today, our last 2 hours. Okay, they're both actually coming for me. Beautiful. It's exactly what I want. Come on, Devra. Come on. Oh shit. She's right next to me. City guards, help me. Right, it's one. Call me your magic user. Why is the city guard? City guard is very slow. Alright, Tommy, sleep well. I'll go to wait until he finally. Eat.
Sir? Yes? Yes?
Right.
Sorry.
We quote unquote defeated them by using the city card. Let's move up and let's actually investigate the card this time. Go to Drinks Bay, that's another 40 experience. We still need 2113 to level up. Which is quite an amount, actually. It's not an amount I look forward to actually getting. But sure, let's do it. But since the two people have been defeated, we can now actually look at this in peace. What we're going to do, we are going to... I won't say we're going to actually go to the place, but there is one of those Spriggan types of things there, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Which means we are going to do one singular thing. And there we go. On the way back to Ark. And here we go. Back in the city.
Huh? Can I help you?
Now let's move and actually go back. To Golden Sickle's trading post. Let's do it.
If only that man knew a thing or two about
Yes?
The caravan was ambushed. Everybody's dead.
I beg your pardon?
They made camp in a clearing near the desert. It seems the people took out the entire caravan. Top playing vouchers about the events.
Wait. Again, from the beginning.
God.
By the righteous path. I mean, the Guildmaster must learn of this at once. And, wait, what did you say these assassins look like?
They were veiled, and they didn't speak, no, some language I've never heard of.
Huh. Was their armor all black? And did they speak a language that sounded like gibberish to you?
Yes.
Petrified. By Malphus. Well, this is worse than I expected.
But you expect something to happen, didn't you? This wasn't already a caravan. Tell me the truth.
I don't like your tone. But if your life depends on it, no, it wasn't. And yes, I was afraid something might happen, but nothing like this. The entire caravan murdered. By the Seven, this is bad.
And what now?
As I said, Guildmaster Deloran needs to learn about this. Did you find anything on the corpses? Documents, perhaps?
Rhodas, the caravan leader, had this amulet on him. It looked valuable.
Rhodas' amulet. Oh, by Malphus. Deloran will not like this. Give it to me. The Guildmaster will want to have it. Give me back that letter. We have to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Here, I'm sorry. I had to read it.
You had to do what? Oh, by the righteous path. If the circumstances were any different, this would have been the last job you've ever done for us. Here, take this. It's a paycheck, and you can hand it in at the bank. Now, excuse me. I have to make some arrangements. Oh, by the Seven, this is not going to be pleasant.
Completed errand boy. Well, that was 900. I'm going to deliver in this paycheck at the bank. I want my money back. Well, I want my money in general.
Walk west.
And what if I don't want to walk blast? What if I walked unblast?
Not as if I didn't tell them that already. Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe.
Let's sleep with our precious guild. Because, you know, we don't have another way to do anything. It's nighttime, so the bank isn't even open. So that's 6 hours of sleep. If it isn't open right now, I'm going to be irritated.
Walk west.
Like I said to you, I don't want to walk last. Your blessing means nothing to me.
Huh? Can I help you?
No. There's the bank.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
A personal vault.
A ledger. Your very own safe in our house, which we will manage on your behalf. We will meticulously track all your deposits and withdrawals, and best of all, thanks to our very generous interest rates, the longer you entrust your money with us, the more it proliferates on its own.
How can it proliferate on its own?
Well, evidently this was a metaphor. Just imagine that for every day your money rests in our vaults, we present you with some extra coin on top of it, as in appreciation for your trust, so to speak.
What? Then you can do this in your own expense. How can I be profitable for you?
Well, you see, this is a highly complicated process, and I fear it would be a matter of near impossibility to elucidate my response in such a fashion that you would be capable of comprehending it with your, I beg your pardon, most likely quite limited intellectual capabilities. Let us talk about more enjoyable matters instead, such as your money.
Well, look at your money. You tell me what you do with it.
Fine then. We use it to trade.
You turn the coin into your customers?
We invest. For example, in promising expeditions on new trade routes. And from the returns those investments yield, we not only pay our employees, but your interest as well. Now, don't you look at me that way. We have to make a living somehow, too.
What happens to the money if your investment turns to be mistakes?
Banks do not make mistakes. Didn't your parents teach you this? Now enough of this nonsense and back to business. Do you want to open a gold shelf or not?
Yes, I want to open a vault, you fuck.
Very well. We will need a 100 penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like.
Fine, here's the money.
Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest.
Shareholdings, what do you mean?
Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you.
I would like to access my vault.
Of course. A wise decision.
I'll buy a check from one of those penny pouches. They said I can hand it in here.
Penny pouches? So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money.
Hey!
Walk blessed, my sir. How of course.
I want to deposit like 350.
A wise decision.
Yes?
Hello. I feel.
Let's return to penny pouches. Apparently that's the next part of the quest, so And after this quest, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. The word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mal Doloran himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that.
Who exactly is Mal Doloran? I've heard his name before. But, well, let me see where I can find him.
In the guild house, just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting. Walk blessed.
He might be out of a job there. Right. I kind of wonder though what we've done.
Walk bust.
Tielo Aranthiel has returned. Malphas truly smiles upon us.
Take a seat.
Okay. Oh. Now we play the waiting game. Ah.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mal Doloran, by my path Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
I'm Drew. Well met, sir.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
Okay. Well, the quartermaster suspected as much. He didn't seem very happy for me, to be completely honest.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that.
Well, what exactly does that mean? Serve as a protector?
The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands.
Oh, God.
You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other Outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that.
No other right hand, probably. Well, I'm very interested.
Good. Can you read and write?
Yeah, I can.
Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Read the contract and hand it back. Oh, God. Where? Agreement between the Golden Sickle and... You're obliged to serve the Merchant Guild of the Golden Sickle as protector until the revocation of the document. This includes the respect of the Gold status is Enderal law NRF's path. To never act against the sickle or its members /or its business partners. To always adequately represent the sickle. This includes the government rules as well as a decent and ethical behavior. Breach of one or more of the above terms will be punished, with immediate notification of the protected contract. The Golden Sickle also reserves the right to alert the guard of ARC in case of serious offenses.
Now, a good pipe of peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
Yes?
Alright, here it is.
Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
Before I tell you,
Yeah, protector.
I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition?
Vaguely only, sorry.
The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the civil war on Killet. It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Killet, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order.
I see, and how exactly does that affect, well, like us?
It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Chilean cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark.
So, what is my role in all of this?
I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner.
Well, understood. Where can I find as a missionary?
Well, finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels. Chileans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Not an armor boy anymore, but sure. Yeah, you become a protector. That is literally this quest. Also, I'll be getting all the achievements like on stream for this. Not on recording. In recording, I'm only going for the main storyline. Frame quarter. Told me to go to here, so I'll be doing that.
Huh? Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Well, comes a point. You just have to live with it.
You're dancing nomad. Is he in here?
In no bed, so. He no talk to door. He no bad. Talk to others.
It won't take long. You're here at the Blue Island Coalition, aren't you? I'm looking for your missionary.
Emissary. He talk about the jam? The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes. Like cheese.
Roast pork. Anyone?
I read something that can help your memories problem. It's set to hurt though.
Oh, he wants fight. Duel knows fight. Show Duel what you made of.
Of course you'd say that.
Okay.
He has what he came here for. Go now. Fine, fine, fine. He won. Duel wants no pain. The Shan went bathing in house with many waters. He go look there. He has what he came here for. Go now. Leave Duel alone.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?